Welcome to News Beacon, your trusted source for breaking headlines, global insights, and sharp analysis from around the world. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. When we talk about global superpowers, it's always the U.S. and China, but that's about to change. For decades, their military tech has set the pace, but a new player is emerging: India. India isn't just catching up. It's developing next-gen weapons that could leapfrog both the US and China. Today, we're diving into 3 breakthrough systems that could give India the edge in speed, stealth, and power. These aren't minor upgrades. They're game changers that could redefine the global balance. We'll break down the tech, the strategy, and why these weapons matter. This is the story of ambition, innovation, and the new face of modern warfare. Let's get started. First up, speed. In the world of modern warfare, speed isn't just an advantage. It's a game changer that can decide the outcome of a battle before it even begins. In modern combat, striking before your enemy can react is everything. The faster you can deliver a blow, the less time your opponent has to defend, counter, or even comprehend what's happening. Enter the BrahMos 2, India's hypersonic cruise missile, developed in close partnership with Russia. This missile is designed to reach speeds of Mach 7 to Mach 8, nearly 8 times the speed of sound. To put that in perspective, it can cover a distance of 1,000 kilometers in just a few minutes, making it one of the fastest weapons ever conceived. At these blistering speeds, most current defense systems, like the U.S. Aegis or China's Type 055, simply can't keep up. Their radars and interceptors are designed for threats moving much slower. By the time a threat like BrahMos 2 is detected, it's already too late. The window for response shrinks to mere seconds, leaving little to no chance for interception. The BrahMos 2's kinetic energy alone can devastate even the most fortified targets. Think underground bunkers, heavily armored warships, or even aircraft carriers. Its sheer speed turns it into a battering ram, delivering destruction through both explosive payload and raw momentum. Unlike China's DF-17 glide vehicle, BrahMos 2 is a true cruise missile, powered by a cutting-edge scramjet engine. It flies low and fast, hugging the terrain to evade radar detection and making it even harder to stop. It's versatile, launchable from land, sea, or air. With its extended range, BrahMos 2 can strike deep into contested territory, reaching high-value targets that were previously out of reach. This flexibility means it can be deployed quickly and unpredictably, keeping adversaries guessing. The US and China are racing to field similar hypersonic technology, but India's unique approach, combining extreme speed, low-altitude flight, and multi-platform launch capability, gives it a distinct tactical edge. It's not just about matching others, but about outpacing them in innovation. This missile isn't just a weapon. It's a strategic deterrent, forcing adversaries to rethink any aggressive move. The mere presence of BrahMos 2 in India's arsenal changes the strategic landscape, making potential enemies think twice before escalating conflict. The psychological impact is huge. Knowing an unstoppable weapon could strike at any moment changes the calculus of conflict. It creates uncertainty and fear, which can be as powerful as the missile itself. BrahMos 2 isn't just about matching the superpowers. It's about setting a new standard in missile technology. It's a statement that India is ready to lead, not just follow, in the next era of military innovation. It's a leap in offensive capability, a symbol of India's rapidly growing defense industry, and a warning to rivals. The rules of engagement have changed. The balance of power is shifting, and BrahMos 2 is at the forefront of that change. Aircraft carriers, once considered untouchable symbols of naval power, now face a new existential threat. The BrahMos 2 can neutralize these floating fortresses, altering naval strategy worldwide. By mastering hypersonic tech, India is carving its own path. It's not just joining the exclusive club of hypersonic powers, but rewriting the entry requirements and setting new benchmarks for others to follow. The BrahMos 2 is the first pillar of India's new military strategy, a foundation for future advancements and a signal of intent to the world. But speed is only part of the equation. Next, let's talk about stealth, the power to see without being seen. and to strike without warning. On to the Ghatak UCAV. If BrahMos 2 is the hammer, Ghatak is the ghost, India's stealth unmanned combat aerial vehicle, designed to operate where no human pilot dares to go. It's a symbol of the next generation of warfare, where machines blend invisibility with intelligence, and the battlefield is shaped by algorithms as much as by firepower. Designed as a flying wing, much like the iconic U.S B-2 Spirit or China's GJ-11, Ghatak is engineered for deep penetration into hostile airspace, slipping past enemy defenses undetected. Its sleek, tailless silhouette isn't just for show. It's a product of years of research into aerodynamics and stealth technology, making it a formidable presence in the skies. Its unique shape, advanced radar-absorbent materials, and carefully concealed engine placement make it nearly invisible to both radar and infrared sensors. Every surface, every angle is optimized to scatter or absorb enemy signals, allowing Ghatak to glide through contested airspace like a shadow. But Ghatak's real breakthrough is its autonomy. Powered by cutting-edge artificial intelligence, it can fly complex missions, identify and prioritize targets, execute precision strikes, and return to base, all without direct human control. This level of independence means it can adapt to changing threats in real time, making split-second decisions that would challenge even the best human pilots. This autonomy also makes it highly resilient against jamming and electronic warfare. Unlike traditional drones that rely on constant communication, Ghatak can continue its mission even if enemy forces try to cut it off or disrupt its signals, a huge leap forward in survivability. Armed with a suite of internal precision weapons, Ghatak can silently dismantle enemy air defenses, opening corridors for conventional aircraft and paving the way for larger strikes. Its internal weapons bay keeps its radar signature low, while its payload ensures it can deliver a decisive blow when needed. But Ghatak isn't just a lone hunter. It's a vital node in a vast, interconnected network, sharing real-time data with satellites, fighter jets, ground stations, and even BrahMos 2 missile launchers. This seamless integration turns the fog of war into a digital web of information, giving commanders a clear edge. India's renowned software expertise could give Ghatak a unique advantage in AI and sensor fusion, the true brains of modern warfare. By fusing data from multiple sensors and sources, Ghatak can build a detailed picture of the battlefield, anticipate threats, and coordinate with other assets for maximum impact. The U.S. and China may already field stealth drones, but Ghatak's blend of stealth, autonomy, and advanced networking could set it apart, making it a game-changer in the region and beyond. For adversaries, the threat is constant and unnerving. An invisible, autonomous hunter could be overhead at any time, gathering intelligence or ready to strike without warning. The psychological impact alone can disrupt enemy operations and planning. This forces rival militaries to pour resources into counter-stealth technologies and advanced surveillance, injecting uncertainty and complexity into their strategies. Ghatak isn't just a weapon. It's a force multiplier and a powerful tool of psychological warfare, sowing doubt and fear deep within enemy ranks. Working in tandem with BrahMos 2, Ghatak gives India the unprecedented ability to see and strike deep inside enemy territory, all while remaining undetected and unchallenged. The development of Ghatak signals India's arrival in the elite club of nations with advanced stealth and AI-powered combat aircraft, a major milestone in the country's defense capabilities. But the story of India's technological leap doesn't end in the air. Next, we head to the seas, where a weapon straight out of science fiction is becoming reality. Let's talk about the electromagnetic railgun, a glimpse into the future of naval warfare. Now, let's talk about raw, unfiltered power, the kind that could redefine the future of naval warfare. India is developing the electromagnetic railgun, a revolutionary weapon that uses pure electricity, not traditional gunpowder, to hurl projectiles at truly mind-bending hypersonic speeds. This is not just an upgrade, it's a complete transformation in how we think about naval firepower. Railguns can launch solid metal slugs at speeds exceeding Mach 6, sending them hurtling toward targets more than 200 kilometers away. That's far beyond the reach of any conventional naval gun, giving ships equipped with railguns a massive tactical advantage. The sheer kinetic energy of these projectiles is enough to obliterate enemy ships, fortified bunkers, or even incoming missiles. No explosives required. The ammunition is simply inert metal, making it much safer to store and handle, and reducing the risk of catastrophic explosions on board. The United States pioneered railgun technology, but progress stalled due to major challenges: rapid rail erosion, enormous power requirements, and sky-high development costs. These obstacles have kept railguns from becoming standard issue, despite their promise. China, too, is pushing the envelope, testing railgun prototypes at sea. Yet, reliability and operational readiness remain elusive, with technical hurdles still to overcome. India's approach is methodical and strategic, studying the setbacks of others, investing in advanced materials to withstand the intense forces, and developing more efficient power systems to make railguns practical for real-world deployment. Imagine an Indian warship armed with a railgun, capable of delivering devastating long-range fire support, neutralizing enemy ships, and even intercepting incoming missiles. This would be a game-changer for naval dominance in the Indian Ocean and beyond. To power these energy-hungry weapons, India is designing all-electric warships, integrating advanced power grids that can handle the immense electrical loads. This not only boosts firepower, but also makes the fleet more resilient and adaptable for future technologies. Mastering railgun technology means pushing the boundaries of physics, materials science, and electrical engineering. It's a true test of technological prowess and a mark of a nation at the forefront of innovation. This isn't just about building a bigger gun, it's about shifting from chemical to electrical warfare. The result? Unprecedented range, greater safety, and overwhelming firepower, changing the very nature of naval combat. When combined with the BrahMos 2 hypersonic missile and the stealthy Ghatak drone, the railgun forms a formidable triad: unstoppable strikes, invisible reconnaissance, and unmatched naval supremacy. Each of these systems is a game-changer on its own, but together, they create a new kind of military power, one that can shape the outcome of conflicts before they even begin. India's strategy is clear: build asymmetric advantages across every domain, land, air, and sea, ensuring that no adversary can match its reach or versatility. The railgun is the final, crucial piece of this powerful puzzle, unlocking new possibilities for defense and deterrence. With these cutting-edge technologies, India can see farther, strike faster, and dominate more effectively than ever before, projecting power across vast distances and deterring threats before they materialize. The future of warfare is being rewritten right now, and India is holding the pen, charting a bold new course for military innovation. So what does this all mean for the world? The answer is simple. The balance of power is shifting, and India is emerging as a true technological and military powerhouse. BrahMos 2, Ghatak, and the railgun aren't just weapons, they're a statement. India isn't just catching up, it's leapfrogging, setting new benchmarks in speed, stealth, and power. Together, these systems create a multi-domain deterrent that could shift the global balance. India's ambition and innovation are forcing the world to take notice, not just as a regional player, but as a true global power. The road ahead is tough, but the progress is undeniable. These breakthroughs could redefine India's place on the world stage. The world is watching, and the game is changing. Stay tuned for more on the future of military technology.